guys? Adam here. Just wanted to chat you guys for a minute about all that's going on. So welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, the state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. Could it be that really we're all just in the Matrix? All right, folks, workout for Friday, April 17th. We are going to do our strength portion, or our resistance training portion here is going to be every 5 minutes, all right, for 15 minutes. That's 3 sets. And here's how we're going to work it, right? We're going to go through all these movements at the top of the 5 minutes, and then our rest will all be shoved into a chunk at the back, as opposed to doing it every minute or every 90 seconds, right? So first movement, Bulgarian split squat. Let's say I have my bench, my box, my ottoman, whatever that might be. I'll start out with my back of my legs against the bench, and I will take a couple steps. I will come foot on the bench, and then I will lower all the way down till my knee touches, ideally, all right? Now, depending on the height, for example, maybe you have a high ottoman, maybe you want to have some towels or something folded up there because you can't get all the way to that full depth, totally fine. Other option, if we don't have something to put our foot on, would just be to go into this split squat position, and I'm just going to go straight down out of here and come on up, all right? Now, in terms of loading, depending on what you have for weight, I could either start out, I think ideally would be this goblet position, so just right in front, all right? I'm here, again, I come all the way down. We're not prescribing a tempo to this, so it's as controlled as you can make it, but with the idea that, of course, we don't want to take too long because we only have 5 minutes to fit this work in and still get some rest at the end. If what we have is light for us, maybe perhaps we're able to do a couple of funkier things. Maybe I do a little offset loading. Maybe I go up overhead with it. I could also do, if I have 2 dumbbells, I could go at the side. I could do a single dumbbell at the side, okay? There's a lot of different options in terms of how we load this. But I'll do 10 reps for my left leg. I'll rest about 20 seconds. Then we're gonna go into an upright row. The upright row, the goal here is just to keep my shoulder blade back and down, lift my elbow as high as I can, and then come back down, all right? So we think about this would be a horizontal row. Here we're going upright. If I have my dumbbell, it's here, pulling up, right back down, okay? If we have, let's say, a heavier dumbbell or kettlebell, maybe I want to try something lighter to use for this, totally cool. Maybe I have a backpack, even holding a book here, something like that. If I have a band, I can be on this, I can stand on the band, and I could pull up with the band, same thing at the top. I could think about pausing for a second, maybe briefly, just to feel that activation through my shoulder, right? But I'm going to do 10 reps on one side. Figure this as well, right? We're saying 10 reps, but let's say it's anywhere from 8 to 12, depending on what we have the load. So if something that we're doing is quite heavy and 10 is too much, we bump it back down. If it's lighter and we go to a higher rep range, totally cool. Same thing on both these. Then all we'll do is we'll switch it up. I'll do the split squat on my other side. I'll do the row on my other side. And then I'm gonna go into a plank hold for 40 to 60 seconds. Once we finish that, we'll rest the remainder of that 5-minute chunk, and we'll start back again when we go at the 5-minute mark. So 3 times through that sequence. Then from there, right, we do it every 3 minutes, so another 15-minute chunk, but we have every 3 minutes, and this is going to be more fast-paced, all right? We're going to try to move as quickly as possible. We essentially say that these are each for time, with the goal of being relatively consistent across all of them, of course, but giving ourselves enough time to rest and recover. So the option, if we have a dumbbell or kettlebell, it's going to be 12 dumbbell or kettlebell snatches, right? So from the ground to overhead in one movement. If what we have, for example, I'd say I have a single kettlebell and it's quite heavy, all right, or too heavy to do with one arm, we'll do just kettlebell swings, all right? So full, all the way overhead kettlebell swing. Then I'll go into 6 burpees over that object. If I'm doing a kettlebell, I'd probably just lay it down. If it's a dumbbell, it's sitting, do my burpee, hop over, okay? If hopping is tough for you or you have a foot ankle issue, right, just regular burpees, totally fine. We'll stand up, same object, goblet squat, 12 goblet squats, and then 6 more burpees. So it's 12 snatches, 6 burpees, 12 squats, 6 burpees. Done, okay? Let's say this takes me a minute and a half, I'll have a minute and a half of rest. Some people are going to be on the faster end. Maybe they're under a minute for these. Awesome. Maybe they're 45 seconds and they get a full 2:15 to rest. That just means we're going to have to go hard each time because we've earned that rest. Okay, we want to try to push the pace, recover during those rest periods, and then push the pace again. If this is, again, more like closer one-to-one work to rest, we're going to want to set a pace that we can maintain for all 5 sets. We put a barbell option here too for folks that have a barbell, all right, want to get a little bit more high power with it. So the loading here is going to be light. Hang power snatch from the hips to overhead, one movement with the barbell. We're saying 65, maybe 75 pounds for the guys if you're really strong. 45 for the ladies, maybe 55 if you're real strong. Again, this should be fast and light, and we're able to cycle it through. 6 burpees over the barbell, then same barbell, 6 thrusters, right? This is where the lighter weight would really come in handy, right? We want to be able to move through these real quickly, full depth squat, lockout overhead, and then 6 more burpees over the barbell. For the sake of speed, these can be lateral over the barbell. They don't have to be a bar-facing burpee, all right? So those are our options for the conditioning piece. Again, these are kind of sprint sets, all right? But we're going to have work to rest, and then this would be our strength and resistance stuff. So if you guys have questions on what we're doing, let us know. We'll have a noon class where we'll lead you guys all through it. We also have our Book Ya Friday, 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., just to meet up, chat, talk about our week. Looking forward to seeing you guys through that. That's pretty much it. Hopefully to see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.